Greetings, friends. Realtor Debrino here with my pal,
Stephanie Hanna, your biggest little city lender.
yes, from
Omega Mortgage Group.
Yeah. And we're here with a Tuesday tip of the day for you. And note, if you hadn't already looked at the calendar, it's tax season, right? Sometimes a very arduous task. Nobody loves doing it. However, if you're in any business but mine, you get a nice tax return. And there's some amazing things you can do with this tax return. One of the biggest barriers to buying that I experience a lot when I speak to buyers on a daily basis is that down payment. They have enough salary, they're making a good salary, and they're paying really high rent, but they don't have the down payment.
Right, so maybe using that tax return to kickstart or maybe even finish off your down payment plan. It can be a great way to help you get into that house rather than spending it on that frivolous vacation. Let's put it towards...
Never frivolous. There's so many good vacations we want to take.
I do love my vacations.
I know, seriously, and you should save for those as well. But if this is the year that you think you could do it and that's the only piece missing, this would be a great tool to use, because right around the corner you'll be getting that refund, hopefully, if you filed on time.
Exactly. And a lot of people think that they need 20% for a down payment.
Right.
But first-time homebuyers need as little as 3%. So that tax return could be a big chunk of that.
Seriously, yeah, that could supplement what you maybe already even have, even if it's just a little bit. Could go a lot further than you ever thought it could, and it could be your time rather than, continuing to pay rent and pay someone else's mortgage. It's a phrase you hear a lot, but it is true. You're not building any of your own equity. So think of that. And then what are some other maybe that down payment saving tips?
Yeah, I think it's smart if someone just sets up like an automatic transfer into a savings account every month, right? So your paycheck comes in maybe on the 15th, and on the 16th you've got $500 set to go to your savings account.
Automatically goes in. Yeah, you won't even miss it. You won't be tempted to spend it on Starbucks or anything else that we love to spend money on. But yeah, it's a really good habit, if you will. Just some last big hit tips on what's going on in the market. What are we seeing?
Yeah, the market is hot right now, and so I would say another great tip would be make sure you are all set up, ready to go before you start looking at houses. So have that pre-approval in hand, talk to a lender.
Absolutely, it costs nothing to do it. And I think we were talking actually this morning, some folks, even though it's free to fill out the application and do all these things and have these conversations, they're afraid of their credit taking a hit. So what are some, you can reassure folks on that?
Well, for anyone who's got, decent to great credit, a credit inquiry by a lender is really going to impact your credit score by only 3 to 5 points.
Great.
So it's not this huge hit that so many people are afraid of. So
great.
Better to take that hit, get the pre-approval done so that when you do find that dream house, you're ready to make an offer, because homes are going quick.
Yeah, they sure are. Yeah, we're seeing multiple offers too, and it is springtime. There's more inventory on the market, but even if you're thinking of just dipping your toe in, get this big important piece out of the way, because if you do find your dream home in your first week of looking, that would be amazing, but then you're going to miss out because you won't be prepared. Anyway, call us. Give us a shout. We can give you lots of advice. Use a professional. It's free for us to have the conversation and give you all this guidance, because you can look for a home all day long on Zillow, Realtor.com, anything, but the rest of the transaction, you really do need to be working with some folks. There's a lot of documents and a lot of things, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Could go wrong. You don't want to chance it. Anyway, anything else? Any last little nugget of wisdom?
I think that's it.
That should be it. Give us a shout. That was your Tuesday tip of the day. Make it a great one.
Thanks.
Toodles. Bye.